Well, hello everybody. I am back. Welcome everyone to my broadcast. I'd like to welcome everyone back to my broadcast. Welcome replay listeners or replay viewers. I appreciate you checking in. For those of you that don't know me, I am your KISS coach, KISS, which stands for Keeping It Super Simple. I'm Mark the Pro Jackson out of North Carolina, and I'm your KISS coach, and I work with new and struggling network marketers. And as a result of us working together, you're going to learn how to master the art of keeping it super simple. I train in 6 different ways. You're going to learn from me from my 30 plus years in this industry, my 30 plus years of experience, of mentorship, of successes, failures, philosophy, and leadership. That's how I train the new and struggling network marketers, because I truly believe that 90% of you are falling through the cracks. 90% of you are doing what you think are the proper things. You're showing up at the presentations, you're showing up at your trainings, but you still just can't quite figure it out. I've known people in the industry that have been in companies for years and years and years and never achieved what I call financial relief income. And financial relief income is just another $500 to $1,000 a month. So, I'm not the one that teaches you how to make 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month. I'm not that guy. Welcome everyone as you come in. And if you are in network marketing and you know someone that's in network marketing, then you definitely want to just press right here on the little Perry dude and share this broadcast to your followers on Facebook, your specific followers, because I'm going to share with, I like to train. I like to give you the for real, okay? I want to give you the for real about the industry. I truly believe that the network marketing industry is the greatest industry on planet Earth for the average John, Joe, and Mary because of the level playing field. The average person can make what I call significant income, all right, along with your full-time job. Welcome, Urban Hangout Mag. Welcome. I appreciate you checking in, okay? So once again, a quick reset. I'm Mark the Pro Jackson. I am your KISS coach, and I'm the founder of the KISS Mentoring and Training System. And I work with new or struggling network marketers. And as a result of us working together, you're going to learn how to master the art of keeping it super simple. I train where an 8-year-old can understand it. That's the way I learned in over 30 plus years in this industry, both full-time and part-time in the industry. Okay? I had to have things explained to me where an 8-year-old could understand it. I jokingly say I'm not very smart, but I'm very, very bright. Hey, Karen, welcome to the broadcast. So guys, once again, please swipe and share. Please press right here on the little Paraman and share with your followers, because this is an important message that I want to give you today. Because sometimes I talk about leadership. A lot of times I talk about processes of how to get people to look at your opportunity, how to get people to look at your products, how to close the sale, how to overcome objections, and every aspect of network marketing. But this time I'm going to talk about something that I hear people ask me this all the time. All the time. And I say, you know what? I don't know if I really want to do a broadcast about this, but what the heck, right? Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, the title of my broadcast, guys, is I don't get along with my upline. What do I do? Who's ever heard that before? Oh, by the way, it's not illegal to shoot hearts, right? Go ahead and shoot those hearts at me. You will not go to jail. You won't get on probation. Shoot the hearts at me, guys, okay? Hey, LaRon, welcome to the broadcast. So I want to share this, guys, because I thought about not doing this broadcast. But because I've been in the industry for over 30 years, because I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, I've seen the great, I've seen the not so great, and I've pretty much experienced personally, or people on my teams that I've built in multiple companies, I've heard some of everything. I've seen some of everything. And a lot of you folks that are in network marketing, this is you've been in less than 3 years. You've been in the industry less than 5 years. And a lot of times you get overwhelmed with things that are taking place in your company. You get overwhelmed with things that are taking place on your team. You get kind of like bent out of shape. Like, oh my goodness, my whole upline left. Oh my goodness, I can't get along with so-and-so. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And it's just like your world turns upside down. And so many people have approached me with this, guys. And I just kind of think, and I was like, wow. I said, technology changes, but people don't. Okay? Technology changes, but people don't change. People are the same way they were 75 years ago when Amway got started, right? Nothing changes, guys. So remember, there's no problem that hasn't been solved, okay? That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to have mentors. And that's why it's so important to have mentors that not just because they're 6 or 7 figure earners, but you want to have mentors that not only have had some success, have made money, helped other people make money, have done things that most people haven't done, but they've got experience of the good and the bad. And then on top of that, they need to be able to teach and train and relay their experiences in a way that the masses can understand it. Did that make sense? Okay, I know that was a mouthful, but that's how I come at you and to you through my trainings. Okay, so what do we say? Hey, I can't get along my upline. What do I do? Is there anybody watching right now or replay viewers? Just kind of think, is that you? Or did you have somebody on your team that said, hey man, I'm stuck. I don't know if I need to change teams. I don't know if I need to change companies, but I can't get along with that guy, or I can't get along with that lady, or nobody wants to help me, or they're not taking my phone calls. Anybody experience that? Well, if you have, you're not the only one. But I'm going to share with you what I've learned from 30 plus years of experience, mentorship, successes, failures, philosophy, and leadership. I'm going to share with you how to handle those situations. Okay? So you guys ready to hear how do you handle that situation? And if we got any leaders out there, thanks for the hearts. That's telling me that you're ready to hear it. And if we got any leaders out there, I'm sure you're going to find this training intriguing also, because I know that you guys have dealt with this also. Okay? So here we go. What do you do when you don't get along with your upline? What do you do when there's a personality clash? Welcome, real Mr. Will. Welcome, welcome. What do you do if there's a personality clash? What do you do if you just always bumping heads, right? What do you do if philosophies are different? What do you do? Well, first of all, I need to ask you a couple of questions. Before we can even address the problem, I got to ask a couple of questions, because people have come to me with this. I cannot tell you how many times. Pray. That's the first thing you do is pray, right? Pray that you don't kill them, right? Or they don't kill you. Okay. Okay. But here's the thing, guys. My first question that I would ask you, let's say you, Laron's fun. Let's say you are in that situation where you're not clicking with your upline. You're not getting along with folks. You don't like them, or they don't like you, or for whatever the reason. And really, the reason doesn't matter that much, okay? But this is what I want to ask you specifically. And if you want to jot these questions down, you can jot these questions down. The first question I would ask you is, how serious are you about winning in the company that you're in? How serious are you? Whatever success is to you, how serious are you about achieving it in that particular company? That would be the first question I would ask you, okay? And that's important, because I want to know, are you really in it to win it, or are you just kind of going along for the ride and jumping around to this and jumping around to that, and you really don't have any written down specific ranks or specific goals that you want to accomplish in that company? Because if that is the case, if you're just kind of along for the ride, it's your first run, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, the average network marketer that's got any seriousness about the industry, the average network marketer is going to be in about 5 to 7 companies on an average, about 7 different companies before they, one of two things: 1, get it right, or 2, walk away from the industry completely and just say, forget it, it doesn't work for me, okay? But the average network marketer that's been in the game for a while, and I don't mean a while, it's 2 or 3 years. I mean years, decade, okay, or more. The average is somewhere around 5 to 7 companies, some more, some less, but around 5, 6, 7 companies before they either get it right, you start to understand it, go through the ups and downs, the bumps and bruises, the successes, the failures, develop the philosophies, develop the leadership, or they walk away from the industry. So my first question, yes, really. So my first question to you is, how serious are you first of all, about winning in that company. Okay? Because if you're not really serious about winning in that company, who cares that you don't like your upline? Who cares that your upline doesn't like you? If you're not that serious about winning in that company, or this is a company you just kind of thought you liked to try, look, don't go through the aggravation. Just get the heck out and find something that's more in line with your destination, with your purpose. Find something else. There's 2,000 network marketing companies around the world. There's a high probability that that's not the one you're going to stay with anyway. Now, I'm giving y'all the for real, for real. A lot of leaders might not like me to say that because, they want you to stay in their downline. I understand that. I would too, right? I didn't like it when people left, but they're in business for themselves, not for me. That makes sense. So, once again, if you're not serious, don't make a big deal. Don't make drama. Just get the heck out and do something else. All right? Now, what if you are serious? What if you really love that company? What if that company is in line with what you want to do? What if it's a great experience? You really do have a great company. You have great leadership. You love your products. You love your services, right? What do you do? And I'm not going to say bad uplines because there's three sides to every story. I know I might hear your side, but then I hear their side, and then somewhere in the middle is the truth, right? So I'm not defending either side. I'm just saying for you personally, if you're serious about winning in your company, if you're serious about achieving whatever you perceive success to be for yourself in that particular company, then the first thing I would tell you is don't quit. All right? So let's get that out of the way. Don't quit. Now, the next thing, here's some of the options that I've been hearing some of you guys say. Some of you guys say, well, I'm just going to do it by myself. Forget them. I can do it by myself. I'm going to create my own system. I'm going to create my own thing here. And everybody from me down is going to do it this way. Because we're team go-getters. We're team don't quit. We're team Team no sleep, right? Team no sleep. Team life by design. Live by design, right? I've heard it all, guys. So we're going to do it ourselves. Forget Johnny. Forget triple platinum, double, diamond, whatever. Forget him. He ain't touching my group. I'm going to do it by myself. So, what do I say to that? Well, this is what I say to that. If you do it that way, you may have some success, but it will be very, very limited. Very limited. You know why? Because you're going to have to be the man. You're going to have to be the girl, the lady. It's your show. You're going to be responsible for everything. See, you've cut out all your upline, the upline support that you're supposed to be getting. And so basically, the company starts at you now. You've created your own system. You created this. You created that. You can have a degree of success, but at some point, you're going to need somebody up here. There's no way around it. If you truly don't want to stifle, and for those of you that stifle, you don't quite get, for those of you that don't want to stop, okay, to shut down, that's what stifle means, to shut down the growth of your team, you're going to have some help from somebody up higher in your lineage, in your line, okay? So that's one option though. You can try to do it yourself. Stay in the company, do your home meetings, do whatever the thing, but if you guys cut yourselves off, your success is going to be very, very limited. And some of those folks in your downline, in your organization, they might have bigger aspirations and bigger goals than you. So when you look at it that way, are you as a leader being fair to them if they're thirsty and hungry for the support of the upline, for the support of the company? That's not a good leadership move to make. But some people do it, And 100% of the time, not 90%, not 5%, not 100% of the time, they can only achieve a certain level without the help and assistance of upline. Yeah, you don't like them, but you need them. Now, I'll come back to that and I'll address that part right there in a minute. So there's one option, do it yourself. Now, if you guys heard a previous training that I did probably about a week or two ago, I talked about the 5 biggest mistakes, in my opinion, that people make in network marketing. And one of the 5 was what? Trying to do it alone. Now, 30 plus years experience in the industry, and that was one of my top 5. There's 1,000 mistakes people make in this industry. And that was in my top 5, is trying to do it by yourself. But as the decades pass, as the years pass, and 75 to 100 years ago when network marketing was first created, guess what? People still continue to try to do that. Hello from Chattanooga. Okay? So people still continue to try to do that, but that is one option. So what is another option? Well, this is the option that, from experience, I recommend that you highly consider. I never tell people what to do, but I'm just sharing with you from 30 plus years of experience, mentorship, successes, failures, philosophies, and leadership. So here's what I recommend. Write this down. Most of the time, and I would dare say 95 to 98% of the time, to be real with you, most of the time, the person that sponsors you, the person that recruits you into an opportunity is not the person you need to follow. I said that, and I'll repeat it. Most of the time, in any network marketing company, the person that recruited you or sponsored you into the business is not the person you need to follow if you're a leader or got those leadership qualities. Now, why do I say that? I say that because sometimes the person that sponsored you, they've only been in the business 2 weeks themselves. They might have just signed up yesterday. They might have just signed up last month. They're still learning the business. They're still learning the company. Now, can they help you? Absolutely. Especially if they're following the system of the company. They can help get you to a certain point. But if they're brand new, and if you're like I am, those companies that I had success in, guys, every time I was sponsored by someone, I pretty much blew right by them. But it took me a decade to understand that principle, that usually the person that sponsors you is not the person you need to follow. Now, I'm not saying that in a negative way, but if you truly want to achieve your goals and your dreams, or whatever you rank or whatever pin levels that you want to hit in your company, I always recommend, because this is what I did, is to go around the person that, now you want to listen to them, the person that sponsors you, because you may be friends, maybe a family member or something like that. Okay? But if you want to accelerate your growth, if you want to accelerate the growth of your team, over 90% of the time, you're probably going to need to go around that person. Go around that person. Now, when you go around that person, what do I mean? That means that you still respect the person that brought you in. You still, talk with them and everything, and you keep each other excited and motivated. But if you can tell out the gate that you're more serious about your opportunity than the person that brought you in, or you're more refined, or you're more leadership qualities, and you realize already that the lid level is going to be a little bit too low. You all know about the law of the lid, right? John C. Maxwell, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Then I would recommend to go around them and look for grab on to the shirt tail or the skirt tail of the person that's going to be most likely to get you where you want to be. And if they are a good leader, which I'm sure they are, trust me, it doesn't matter what level you are below them, whether it's second level, fifth level, 31st level, or 92nd level. It doesn't matter. If there is a hungry person in that organization and a leader identifies them, or they step up and say, hey, I want to show me what you do. Teach me. Will you be my personal mentor? Will you help me? Or I need to get to this certain position by a certain period of time, and I've been watching you, and you've got the qualities that I want. You're the type of person. Would you help me? See, you can't do that with the person that brought you in the business and they've only been in 2 days, or they've only been in 2 weeks, or they've only been in 2 months. So don't let your growth be determined by the lid level, right? The lid level of the person that sponsored you. I'm going to repeat that. Don't let your growth be determined or limited by the person that brought you in. Go around, make some phone calls, go through your back office, look in your reports, find out, okay, Bob brought me in. Bob's only been in a week or two. All right, I'm excited. Me and Bob are going to keep each other pumped up, but I want to hit that quick start bonus. Or I want to make this 90-day run to a certain rank or a certain pin level. I need to find somebody that, because Bob can't do it, because Bob's been in 3 months and I'm his first recruit, right? Bob's dancing in the streets and celebrating because he finally got one, which is me. I don't want to be like Bob. I gotta rock this thing. So obviously Bob is not the one that's going to get me to where I see myself being in the next 30, 60, or 90 days. So here's my recommendation. Go around. Get in that back office, make some phone calls, and find out who it is that you need to grab onto their shirt tail. If you don't know how to navigate your back office and find them, you call the company. I'm sure you got the companies. Call the company and say, my name is Mark the Pro Jackson, and I was sponsored yesterday by Bob. My ID number is 123456. Who is my next upline leader? Who is the person that's making big things happen? Who's the upline regional director? Who's the upline director? Who is the person in my lineage, upline lineage, that can best help me get to blah, blah, blah by a certain period of time? They're going to tell you. Because when you make money, the company makes money. When you have success, the company's going to have success. Now, only do this if you're serious about your company and your business. Because I already told you, if you're not serious, and if it's just a little hobby to you, who cares? Get out, find something else, or whenever you're ready, get back rolling. Okay? Now, some people, they say, well, you know what I'm going to do? In our policies and procedures, it says that if I sit out a year, if I stay out a year, if I resign today, what's the day? March 26th or something like that. If I resign today, I can come back in March 26th of 2017 under anybody I want to. Or if I resign today, the policies and procedures say I have to stay out, resign, and be inactive for 6 months. And then I can come back in under anybody I want to. You guys heard that before? Right? You guys heard that before. So what do you do there? Well, here's what my recommendation is. If you're serious about your company, you're serious about your business, you might want to make a note. There is somebody. Matter of fact, write this down if you're taking notes or watch this replay again. There is always somebody in your upline that's willing, that's the key word, that's willing to help you have success. But it's my job to find them. I'm going to repeat that. There is always someone in my upline that's willing to help me have success. But it's my job to find them. Did y'all get that? I've heard people say, well, Mark, my upline, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, who's over him? Oh, well, that's that girl Karen. She ain't much better. Well, who's over Karen? Oh, well, that's Billy. Billy, he about to quit, man. Matter of fact, Billy taking his whole team over to Company B. They leaving. They frustrated. Well, who's over him? I don't know. Well, guess what you need to do? Make that phone call or get in that back office, find out who your upline is, and find out who's over him. Even if you got to go up to the vice president of the company. Now, you better be serious. Don't waste their time. If you're serious, you keep going up, because I promise you, even if it's just the CEO of the company, if you got to bypass everybody, or you're so high up in the lineage, in the lineage tree, that there's not many levels above you before you hit the company, the CEO, guess what? The CEO will help you. Or the CEO will assign somebody or get someone that's qualified to help you. Every single time. But you better be serious. You better be serious. If they say you need to have a home meeting, and you say, well, my living room's too small. I don't have enough room in my house. My living room, I only have one bathroom. I can't invite all these people in my house. What if 20 people show up? I don't have 20 chairs. Right? But if that person says, we need to have a home meeting, I'm going to send one of the top leaders out to your house. Let's invite. I'm going to get on the phone with you. We're going to invite these folks. I'm going to edify the speaker that's coming. We're going to rock this thing. You reached out. You reached out. You reached out to me. I didn't reach out to you. You went around, round, and you found me. And I'm willing to help you. Who cares if John left and took all his downline to this company over here? Who cares if Sally don't like you? Who cares if Bob don't like you? Who cares if so-and-so? Look, you working with me now. You sought me out. Here I am. Within the next 7 days, we need to schedule a home meeting in your home. And I'm going to be out there myself, or I'm going to have one of our top presenters, one of our top producers that's going to be in your living room. So we need to invite. I'm going to teach you how to invite. I'm going to teach you the best way to this company, the system that this company uses to invite. I'm going to get on the phone with you. We're going to pack that living room. And then you say, but my house is too small. I can't fit all those people in the living room. So now you went around to find someone to help you, but now you're going to be uncoachable. That's why you better be serious. That's why you better be serious. So, I gave you what your options are. If you're not serious about your business, quit whining and complaining about your upline, because there's some good people in your upline. They're up there. You just got to find them. Hey, I had personality clashes with my upline before, right? It's just the way, it's people, guys. And I love people with the best of them. Matter of fact, there's hardly anybody I don't get along with. But it happens sometimes. It just happens. So go around and find the person that's willing to help you. But if you're not serious, just get the heck out and find something else to do. Straight up, no drama, book, right? Exit stage left. Now, let's go back and talk about that stay out and come back in up under another team. I wouldn't recommend that, and I'm going to tell you why. I wouldn't recommend that, and I'm going to tell you why. Every time I saw that happen, the person that did it weren't any better off than they were from the original team. The person or people, because I know several people have done it, that actually got out, waited, got back in under this some superstar they thought they were going to do so much better under, they weren't any better off. Nothing happened in their business. Very little happened in their business. Rarely more than what had happened in the previous downline or organization. Now, why does that happen? Why does that happen? I'm going to be real with you guys, and you guys are not going to like this one. You're not going to like this one. If you're watching this on Facebook and you were ever in that situation where you waited or you wanted to go to somebody else's team or this and that, you might want to stop the video right here. I'll wait 3 seconds to let you stop it. Okay, hopefully you're gone. Okay, hopefully you're gone, because I'm getting ready to let you know why, from my 30 plus years of experience and seeing some of everything, what's happened to the people that got out, went under another team. Most of the time. When I say most, I'm talking well over 95%, 98%, 99%. I'm telling you, almost every time. You ready? Y'all not ready for this one. You're not ready for this one. Hey, if you're ready, give me a couple of hearts, because I really don't think you're ready for this. Because I'm going to give you some serious, see, y'all messed up. See, you messed up and gave me some hearts. All right. Here's the reason. Karen, you said you're ready. I don't know if you're ready. Here we go. The reason why when they waited and got out and went under another team in that same company, the reason why their success was so limited, they ended up quitting, or no other significant things happened in their business under this superstar leaders and all that stuff, was because the problem was them. The problem was them. After they waited a year, after they waited 6 months, and they slide up under this other, they get recruited up under this other, they still don't have any success. They still end up having drama. They still end up thinking people did them wrong. They're still whining and complaining, right? And frustrated and mad at the upline again, or mad because the people that they had in their little downline didn't move over, didn't wait 6 months with them, or they told them, okay, I'll wait 6 months and go over there with you. And 6 months passed and they already in another company. And there you are by yourself, pissed off, mad, frustrated. But you under that superstar. Then you start looking at it and say, man, this new guy is not helping me much more than the other one did. See, what I found out is when that happens, Karen and everybody else that's watching, is that more times than not, the problem is the person. Now, I know some upline can be difficult. I've had some, trust me. You guys have heard me say, I had one time, I wouldn't let him train my dog. I'm be straight up. Straight up. He couldn't train my dog how to sit. But here's the thing. I knew how to go around. I knew how to go around. And in some cases, I knew how to go sideways. Because every once in a while, you might get fortunate and find someone that's not even in your money, or you're not even in their money. When I say money, that means in their organization, that's willing to help you. But most of the time, the problem is you, or the problem is the person that's saying that everything is wrong with their upline. See, that's why it all comes back to personal growth. See, this is a people business, guys. I don't care if you're doing affiliate marketing. I don't care if you try to market everything online and everything. But if you're dealing with people, it's a people business. And at some point, you're going to have to learn how to deal with the psyche. You're going to have to learn how to deal with all types of people. There's 4 categories of people. some of you know the colors and all that stuff, but I'm going to give you the way it was taught years ago, because seasoned network marketers, when you say these, they're going to know immediately. They might not remember what color is pale or what color is beige or red or blue. They're not going to remember that. I'm going to give you the 4 categories of people. This is a separate training, but I'm just going to throw this in. You got your sharks, you got your dolphins, you got your whales, and you got your urchins. Those are the 4. Sharks, dolphins, whales, and urchins. These are all sea animals. So someone that's been in the industry a while, you tell them I got a shark, hey, he's going to know exactly the personality that person has. Or you're going to say I got a whale. They're going to know exactly what you're talking about. Or I've got a dolphin. Or I've got a urchin. And for those of you who don't know what an urchin is, that's those little sea creatures with all the little tentacles. There you go. All the little tentacles or little fingers, right? And right? That's what an urchin is. All right? So here's the thing. First of all, you need to identify which one of these 4 you are, or what combination that you are. And then you got to understand that some combinations don't go well with other combinations. Some combinations don't click. See, if you're mostly shark, if you're like 80% shark and maybe 20% urchin, you're not going to get along very well with the dolphins. Or if you're mostly urchin and whale, you're not going to get along very, very good with the sharks. I mean, you can get along with them, but it's going to be limited. So as a leader, you've got to learn these 4 personality traits, learn what combinations do, and see, I already know which one of those combinations. I already know which ones that I had to work on. I know the ones that makes me a little irritated, like, oh my God, that's an urchin, right? That's an urchin. Oh my God, I'm going to be pulling my hair out working with this guy, because I already know that I'm shark and dolphin, right? I'm shark. I'm a lot of shark, but I'm a lot of dolphin. You guys can tell. I love having fun. I love cracking jokes. I love to dance. I like parties, right? But I'm a lot of shark too. I take my business seriously. I take building teams seriously. I take leadership seriously. I take training seriously. But I always mix a little fun in there with it. An urchin is someone that likes numbers. They're detailed. They're technical. They want to know when the company was started. Who were the founders of the company? How long have the company been on this particular system? What's the combined years of experience of the leadership? Right? I mean, just detailed stuff. What is the percentage of growth over the past 5 years? All that crap, right? But that's an urchin. And you've got to learn how to deal with the urchin, how to answer their questions, because you're going to have some urchins on your team. If your team grows, you're going to have some urchins. If your team is growing, you're going to have some sharks. If your team is growing, you're going to have some dolphins. That's the party people. They're not worried so much about making money, as long as they make a little bit, but don't let them miss the party. Right? When the convention's over and they say, hey, our team's going to be in conference room B, and we're going to have a DJ, we're going to have hors d'oeuvres, we're going to have drinks. Look, they're going to be the first ones in line because they're a dolphin. Y'all with me? If they're a whale, what is a whale? If they're a whale is someone that loves helping people. A whale is someone like a humanitarian, or they love animals, they love people, they love helping organizations, like philanthropy and things like that. They love helping. What is a whale? A whale is like nurses, like some doctors, animal lovers, community people, leaders, and volunteers. Those are whales. So they're not so concerned about making a ton of money. They're not even that much concerned about partying and having fun and socializing, as long as we're helping someone, right? As long as we're giving back to the community, as long as we're helping the children, as long as we're saving the animals, as long as we're helping the churches, as long as we can do something for the homeless. See, that's a whale. Nurses, sometimes religious leaders. Oh, am I talking about you? Are you a whale, Karen? Are you a whale? It's okay. Whales are good people. Whales are good people. They love helping. It's about people. It's about giving back. See, my wife is a whale. My wife is a whale. And she tells me, says, we come, if we become successful, we do this and that. I want to do this for the Filipino people. I want to help there's so many poor. I want to do this for you, this people. We got to help the animals. She's a dog lover. I'm a dog lover. We got to help the animals, right? And so forth. She's a whale. It's not about money to her. It's about it's about money a little bit because you need money to help and give back. But that's the primary thing. So you can't talk to a whale about making money and popping ranks and building a team of 50, 20,000 people, 5,000 people. That's not what gets them going. That's not what's going to get them in your opportunity. You're going to have to change gears and talk about how your opportunity is enabling people to give back and help. Now, I went off on a whole different training. And I'm going to do that training again, by the way. I'm going to do that training, a separate training, probably next week. I'll do that training. Okay? But I wanted to share that with you because there's going to be personality differences with you and your upline. And it's okay. Make a note. It's okay. As long as you still respect each other. As long as you still respect each other. At least let that be the bottom line. As long as you can both end up at the same meeting, at the same training, at the same convention or same event, and at least hold your hand out and says, "Hi, good to see you today." And then go on. Keep it moving. You don't have to sit with them and eat lunch. You don't have to laugh and joke with them. You can intentionally stay away from them. You can intentionally welcome everyone as you check in. You can intentionally stay away from that person. It's okay. But just continue to respect each other. Did you realize you can respect? Do you realize you can respect someone and still not like them? Did you all know that? You can respect someone but still not like them. So, guys, it takes years to develop these skill sets and these mindsets. And the reason why I developed the KISS mentoring and training program is to shorten your learning curve by a decade. For those of you that are serious about your industry, you're going to learn so much. And keeping it super simple, you're going to learn so much. You learned that as a soldier. There you go. Okay. You're going to learn so much, guys. And we're going to teach it where an 8-year-old can understand it. But I wanted to address the issue of what do I do when I don't like my upline. So now you guys know the answer. Here's your answers. If you're not serious about your business, if it's just a hobby, why go through the drama? Why go through the stress and the frustration? Get out. Do something else. Number 2, go around. Just because they're your direct upline, guess what? Every upline has an upline. You go around until you find someone that's willing. Willing is the key word. Quotation marks, willing to help you. And here's the thing. You would be surprised who's willing to help you. But it's your job to find them. They have huge organizations, guys. They're not going to always find you, especially if your numbers aren't popping in and your production's not popping in right away. Okay? So you have to reach out to them. That's just the way it is in this industry. So if it's just a hobby to you, no big deal, get out. If you are serious about your business, go around till you find somebody that's willing. How do I feel about getting out and coming back in? I think it's a bad mistake. And I think that if you do that, you're going to soon find out that the problem, a big part of the problem, is really you. Is really you, not so much the upline. I'm just saying. Not theory, not hypothetical. This is what I've learned from 30 plus years of experience, mentorship, success, failure, philosophy, and leadership. You can take it or leave it. Okay? So, guys, hopefully that helps you. I'm sure that it does. All right? Yes, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Okay? So, hey, I had fun doing this training, guys. I had fun doing this mentoring and training. And this is what our students, this is what our members of the KISS mentoring and training get, because they got access to me 24/7. Karen is actually one of our members. She can attest to that. She can attest to that 24/7. I mean, when you have questions, when you got any type of situation that you are dealing with in your business, you can reach out to me through text message, through our Facebook chat room that we have just for our KISS members, through telephone calls, through email. We do video chats. We do Periscope private trainings. We do conference call private trainings. But it's my job as an advocate of network marketing, and I'm mostly an advocate of your success, because in my 30 plus years, I got tired of watching so many good, hardworking, well-deserved people that were falling through the cracks because they weren't yet in the category of deserved time. Because the unwritten law in leadership is we have to spend our time where it's deserved and not where it's needed. I followed that law as I built my teams. I followed that law as I ranked up in different companies and helped other people. It's just the way it is. So I saw a huge gap, a huge need for people like you possibly, who's not going to spend $5,000 to go to some extravagant, intimate training because you may not have it or may not want to make those particular sacrifices to pay thousands of dollars for that type of mentorship. I've seen people in this industry, they charge as much as $10,000 to $15,000 to spend a whole day with them. Okay? So guys, absolutely, Karen, thank you. Yes, I'm serious. I'm serious but it's just getting this concept out there and for people trusting it and knowing that, hey, instead of paying $1,000 or $499 or $999, I wanted to make sure that I kept this ridiculously affordable. This is my business. Business is business, but I want to make sure that it's ridiculously affordable. $1.66 a day. Go to my website, marktheprojackson.com. Check it out, marktheprojackson.com. Can you all see that? marktheprojackson.com and read what this is all about. Read what this is all about. Now, before I wrap this up, I've got a special conference call that I'm doing. A special conference call that I am doing, always available, yes. I have a special conference call that I'm doing Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do 55 minutes of training and mentoring. This is for people that's been in the industry 3 years or less, or you're struggling in the industry. So new or struggling network marketers. That's what this training is for. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I've learned from 30 plus years and how I can explain it to you where an 8-year-old can understand it. And you can actually take, there it is right there. Thank you, Karen. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you can hit me up on Facebook, Mark the Pro Jackson, inbox me, and I'll give you the conference call number and PIN code. Or you can just go to my website, marktheprojackson.com. There it is right there, marktheprojackson.com. Just go to my website, click on Contact Me, and put in your name, your email address, and type in the word grow. Matter of fact, here it is right here. Just type in the word grow. That tells me you're ready to grow your business. There you go. Right there. There you go. Click on Contact Me, put in your name, your email address, and then put the word grow in the subject. And I'm going to email you back before the conference call. I'm going to email you back Tuesday or Wednesday morning, giving you the number and the PIN number. Be ready to take notes. As I always say, get your favorite ink pen and your favorite notepad, because I'm going to be dropping some stuff on you. Some of it you might have never heard before. You're going to have some eye-opening moments, and it's going to be rapid fire. And that's why I wanted to allocate 55 minutes, because 30 minutes won't be enough. All right? So If this is the type of training that you need, this is the it factor, guys. If you're tired of struggling, if you're tired of saying, "Oh, I got this," or "I'm working with someone, I got this, I can do this." Look, don't be like so many people I've seen that's been in a company year after year after year after year after year after year after year and never even got to $500 a month residually. Residually. That's what I call financial relief income, right? Extra $500 to $1,000 means the world to most people, especially if it's residually and you got another job that you're working. So that's the one that you guys are the folks that I'm focused on. Okay? So let's have some fun. Tell your friends about the program. Go to my Facebook page. Shoot me a friend request. If you want to watch some of my free training videos that I've done already through Periscope, I have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe to it. It's Mark the Pro Jackson. That's my YouTube channel. Mark the Pro. The Pro is all one word. THEPRO. Mark the Pro Jackson. Right now I've got about 11 videos uploaded. When it's all said and done, probably by this weekend, I'm going to have about 20 videos uploaded on my YouTube channel. And these are powerful training videos that I did for free to the public so that you guys have an opportunity to win in this network marketing industry without complicating things. Just keeping it simple. There you go. Mark the Pro Jackson. That's it. That's my YouTube channel. Mark, one word, the Pro, and then it. There you go, Jackson. Okay? So I enjoyed this training, guys. Share this with some folks. If you know anybody that's talking about leaving the team, talking about changing uplines, talking about doing all this crazy stuff, and they're always mad at people when they're upline and all that, share this video with them. They need to have an aha moment, because you can win in this industry, even if you don't like your upline. Even if your upline doesn't care for you, you can win in this industry if you know what to do. And I just shared with you what to do. Okay? So thanks for your time, everyone. I will be broadcasting again tomorrow on Easter. I'll be broadcasting again tomorrow, probably around 4 o'clock, something like that. So guys, listen, have a fantastic night. Be safe out there. If you're on the roads and all, be safe. Take care of your family. Take care of your kids. Take care of your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, your girlfriends. And remember, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I'm Mark the Pro Jackson, Ferlin Jackson's husband. Everybody have a great night.